On Sunday, Iowa is going up against number 9 Illinois at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Probably the duel of the week. It's gonna be a great matchup. There's some good ranked wrestlers going at each other, and yeah, we're gonna break this whole thing down. Let's go into the video. First off, starting at heavyweight, because that is where the best matchup is of this duel, and that is number 5 Luke Luffman of Illinois going up against number 3 Tony Cassiope of Iowa. Now, Cassiope looking for a bounce back at the Iowa versus Minnesota duel. Minnesota basically just got clobbered by Iowa the whole entire duel. They didn't win a single match except for the one match in heavyweight where Cassiope ended up getting measured by Gable Steveson, the number 1 guy at the 285-pound weight class. Was number 2 at the time. I think he now dropped to number 3 because of that loss. Well, Luke Luffman is coming off 2 wins over unranked opponents and has 2 wins over ranked opponents. He got those at a try. And actually was not even in the top 10 or 15 rankings of the heavyweight weight class until he got those 2 wins. And they were over Tate Ordenoff of Ohio State, the number 6 ranked guy, and the number 5 ranked guy, Trent Hilger of Wisconsin. And that really put him on the map and on the rankings at the heavyweight weight class. It was pretty much unknown until those wins. So it's going to be pretty crazy to see how the momentum may play a factor in this matchup. And personally, I got an upset for the number 5 Luke Luffman here. Going to win by decision and get Illinois possibly their only win of the night. And then at 125, it's going to be Spencer Lee, the number 1 ranked guy from Iowa, versus number 13 ranked guy Justin Cardini of Illinois. Now this one, I don't really think I need to explain this one to you guys, but it's definitely going to be Lee winning here. And really the only debate on what's going to happen is in this match is if it's going to be a pin or if it's going to be a tech fall. Lee's just been dominant in his whole entire college wrestling career, has a crazy bonus point percentage, and is probably going to get bonus points in this matchup as well. 33, this is a weight class Illinois kind of has a hole in. They got Lucas Bird just outside of the top 20 rankings, going up against the 4th ranked guy, Austin DeSanto, who like Lee has a crazy bonus point percentage, has that crazy fireman's carry that he likes to hit, gets a lot of wrestlers on their back, and has a pretty good pace and just great on his feet. This matchup, I think Austin DeSanto is at least going to get a major, but probably will get a tech to put Iowa ahead 10-3 on Illinois. 141 is transfer standout Jaden Ironman for Iowa, number 1 ranked guy at this weight class, going up against number 13 ranked guy Dylan D'Amelio of Illinois. Now this one, Jaden Ironman just looked dominant ever since he's worn that black singlet. Had a great win over Chad Red, I think the number 5 ranked guy at the first week of Iowa wrestling, and then last week had a nice major decision over Marcus Polano of I think Minnesota. But yeah, in this matchup, I think he's probably going to get bonus points here as well. Dylan D'Amelio, a great wrestler, has some good fundamentals, good bread and butter double leg takedown. But Dylan D'Amelio, I don't really think he's going to be able to keep up with the scrambling of Jaden Ironman as well as the pace. So I think Ironman is going to take a major in this one, put Iowa ahead 14-3. The last weight Illinois has a legit chance of winning in this duel is 149, which puts number 9 Michael Carr versus number 8 Max Murin of Iowa. Now, Carr has some good wins over Alec White and a few other wrestlers, while Murin has some nice wins over wrestlers like Michael Blockus. So it's going to be a pretty interesting duel. It's the number 9 and number 8 guys versing off against each other. So personally, I think Murin is a great wrestler. He's 3-1 all time over Michael Carr, but Carr has some good momentum going into this match, similarly to Luffman, and I think he's going to pull an upset in this one, a win by decision to give Illinois that 6 points. Then at 157, it is Caleb Young, the number 6 ranked guy for Iowa, is going up against Johnny Milogis, unranked guy from Illinois. This is also one of those holes that Illinois has in their team at 157, and it's pretty much going to be Caleb Young probably just dominating this match. Had a good win in overtime last week, a good upset, and I think he's going to take the momentum into this match. Just wrestle a good match like he did last week and probably get a tech to put Iowa up here 19-6. Then at 165 is number 2 Alex Marinelli of Iowa going up against number 6 Danny Brungle of Illinois. Now, the last time these guys wrestled, Brungle actually ended up getting majored by Marinelli, and the time before that they wrestled, he got majored as well. I think it was 13-3. But Brungle has gotten a lot better from the last time they wrestled. I think it was a year ago. And he is just wrestling pretty good this season. I think this is going to be a really gritty matchup between Marinelli and Bronco. Probably go to a decision for Marinelli, put Iowa up 22-6. And on 174 is number 1 Michael Kemmerer versus Patrick Kennedy of Illinois. Guys, unranked, he's a good wrestler, but Kemmerer is just on a different level. It's the number 1 ranked guy at this weight, like I said, 174. Probably going to get a major at least. Most likely will get a tech in this matchup. On 184 is number 6 Nelson Brands of Iowa, going up against, I think, number 11 Zach Brungle of Illinois. Now, Nelson Brands has been wrestling really good this season. It's undefeated 2-0 in the 2 matches that he has wrestled. Zach Brungle also has wrestled pretty good. I think he's undefeated as well. Had some key upsets in those duels against Wisconsin and Ohio State. But 184, it's a very deep weight class. I think it has had a lot of upsets in the past few weeks. Probably the most by any weight class other than, I guess, 125, which had those 2 crazy upsets in those 2 consecutive weeks. But 184, this matchup, really back and forth. To be honest, it's really hard to give a prediction on this because we just haven't seen Nelson Brands wrestle as much as we have seen other guys wrestle. We didn't even know he was going to start this season. We all thought Abasado was going to start. He's only wrestled 2 matches, so it's kind of hard to tell how this one's going to go, but I think I'm going to go with the safe one and go with my gut here. Say Nelson Brands by decision over Zach Brungle. And finally, at 197 is number 3 Jacob Warner versus Connor Corbin of Illinois. Guys, unranked. Great wrestler, but this one's pretty self-explanatory. Warner's just been wrestling great. Will probably get a major decision here, and he's been wrestling just like any other guy on this Iowa team. They've just all been wrestling excellent throughout this whole season. They got all their guys in the top 10, every single weight class. They got 8 of those guys who are in the top 7, and then they got 3 guys, most out of any school, who are number 1 ranked at their weight class. Now, Iowa, for sure, is a powerhouse school, and they're probably going to go undefeated this season. So it sucks for Illinois, who had a pretty magical season as of right now. They were 4-0, had 2 great upsets, but probably get their first loss handed to them by Iowa on Sunday night. But yeah, that's going to wrap up our video for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and sub for more wrestling content like this. Peace.